Hey guys, Rorius here. Welcome back to PowerWash Simulator. I am very sleepy today. And so I just want something relaxing and soothing to help me chill out for the rest of today. I haven't released the first episode of PowerWash Simulator yet, so I'm hoping you guys enjoy it. But I'm just gonna record a couple more, and then we'll see how it goes once the episodes start coming out. Alright. I did a bunch of this last time. I think I did all the side stuff. So really it's just, like, separating concerns and then going for the smaller pieces. Wait, do I have a thicker nozzle? I have a wider nozzle, yeah. I'm gonna go for the outer edges, because they're not sharp. I think the playground floor is just one big piece, so I'm not gonna know if I've done it until the very end. It's funny, I've been playing this on the channel. I've also been watching Markiplier play it. As I said, I think in the previous episode, like, this game is so good, I can watch it and then still enjoy playing it. It's just one of those games, you gotta play it yourself. It's fun to watch, but it's also so fun to play. Fun might be the wrong word to use in this context. Like, it's just so enjoyable. Not fun in the traditional sense. Yeah, I'm using the ultra-wide nozzle now. I want to get the heavy duty. Oh, that's how short the range is. Holy shit. Yeah, okay, let's switch back to... I like this one. It has good range. Alright. I've cleaned all around it. Now it's time for the thing itself. It's funny, last time I was talking about, like, how you should clean things. Once again, this is like the reverse of how I would normally clean something. You don't clean the area around it and then clean the object itself. Just bad practice. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. This is a roundabout. Like, I've seen these before, but I've not known what they were called. Kind of similar to what I would call a merry-go-round. Let's go around the edges. It's funny, because this is definitely one of those games where, like, there's an argument to be had about whether or not YouTubers and watching people play games on YouTube is beneficial. This is definitely one of those games where, if I hadn't seen someone playing this on YouTube, I wouldn't have bought this game. Yeah, this is definitely a game that I was like, when I saw people actually playing it, I was like, damn. Hell yes. I gotta play this. Yeah. And what's funny though is that it wasn't immediately appealing because there was I remember seeing people playing this game like some time ago. There was an early version of this game that I saw people playing like possibly years ago. It was probably like 2019 or 2020. Early 2020 when I saw people playing this. And it didn't immediately make me want to buy it and play it, you know? It wasn't until I was like watching like the like updated version and watching like a proper full playthrough rather than just the same level over and over that everyone was playing. Seeing like different levels and having like objects and like the variety of cleaning stuff. And to be honest, the cleaning looks better in this version. Like it's updated to be more authentic, I think. With all those improvements and all those additions, suddenly, yeah, like, hell yeah, I gotta play it. I gots to play it. Oh, dear. I do love going like prone, like getting down on all fours to clean. There's something satisfying about that. Taking cleaning so seriously. Oh damn, I just noticed. The underside of some of these poles as well. We're getting there. The roundabout's nearly clean. I say nearly. Still a wee way to go. I can get right inside. Right inside the pipes. Well, inside might be the wrong word. Get right up in there. Sweep, 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 yeah! Hell yeah! Yeah, the fact that it was like one large piece, meant that it was a little less satisfying than some other pieces. It's always nice when you get the like ding, 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 and different parts of it go off. But, I shall persevere. Next up we got Dino, who was already separated, actually, from the rest of the playground. That's right. Wait. Spiked it. Alright, let's get the wide nozzle. Ultra wide, and then just real carefully go around the edges. Gotta remember to press right click so I don't have to hold down the button. Oh, we'll get some hard on. Rory. Got some slightly harder stains than normal. Oh, I did the left click thing again. Just tapped the left click by accident. Yeah, those stains are going to require some harder pressure. I think you can still wash them with like the soft pressure. Yeah, but it just takes a lot more specifically targeted pressure, specifically targeted washing. Oh, go away, plane slash helicopter slash whatever it is you are. I think it might be a helicopter. It was just like making constant noise for a while there while I was talking. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. A little bit of the dinosaur we clean every time. It's like weirdly satisfying to me. Take it slow. Actually, can I crawl in there? Sort of. I was gonna do the back and forth thing, or sorry, the up and down thing. Then I suddenly thought, oh, if I can crawl under there, I can get a better angle of shot. Like, yeah, there we go. Is this staying? It is. Okay, there's some hard-on. There's some caked-on. Caked-on stains. I keep saying hard-on. Rory. Stop it. Get some help. I wonder if the yellow nozzle's enough or if I'm gonna have to crack out the soap. Who steals soap? Yellow nozzle time. Yeah, that's better. I think I've done all the floor, by the way. Oh, there's a few little bits I've missed. That's okay. But now it is time for Dino. Oh, hell yeah. Dino's gonna look great. I think this is a Stegosaurus, isn't it? With the like plates. I used to love dinosaurs, and I could name them, but that's a long time. I grew out of that phase pretty early on. I know some people just never grow out of that phase, but I had, as a kid, you know, I had a shark slash dinosaur slash many a different like species thing. I had a real like like Arctic and Antarctic animals phase. I think there was a time where I was like, oh, I want to be a marine biologist or something similar to that, because I really loved or a zoologist. I really loved looking at Arctic and Antarctic animals, things like polar bears as well as things like penguins. Which, by the way, in case you're not familiar, just a random anecdote, random fact. Some people are not aware of the fact that, like, I remember seeing some videos of people saying like, oh, what's a polar bear's like favorite snack, or what do they eat? And people say penguins. And I'm just my childhood boy self like cringes at that answer, because even as a child I knew Antarctica and the Antarctic and Arctic are very different places. The Arctic, the North Pole, the Arctic, that is where you find polar bears. The Antarctic has penguins. So polar bears and penguins never see each other. They might be, when you see like a winter themed or like ice themed or like glacier themed or North Pole, South Pole themed thing. Oh, did you hear that the mayor's cat Ulysses is missing? The whole town's on the lookout for him in time for the festival. We won't have spring till he's put that hat on. Oh, is this like a Groundhog Day kind of thing? 4 more years of winter. Sorry, 4 more years. 4 more weeks of winter. So like, even though in like some Christmas themed things or snow themed, like ice themed, whatever things, they'll depict penguins and polar bears in the same place, in real life they never cross paths. The northernmost penguins are in like Argentina or in South America. They cease to exist north of that. Penguins are almost exclusively found in the southern hemisphere. We have penguins here in New Zealand. We do not have polar bears. Polar bears, reversely, almost entirely found, well, I believe so. I don't know polar bears as well as I know penguins. They are almost exclusively found in the northern hemisphere, as far as I know. This game brings out my resting bitch face. Whenever, like, after I catch myself when I'm playing this game, I catch myself being like... It doesn't actually look as bad. I always feel like it looks worse than it is. On the camera, as far as I can tell, it didn't look that bad. But yeah, I just find myself, like, void of emotion at least. And yeah. I try not to do that too much because I don't want to give the impression to the unaware that I'm not having fun, because I'm having the time of my life. I've never felt this way before. I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. At the time of my life. From what I've seen of Markiplier playing this game has opted to go for the same kind of like, well, opted to go for some of the weird elements that House Flipper went for in some of the like alternative stages. In some of these levels, the text you get sent and some of the like random background ambience is super like creepy. There's sort of like some underlying horror element to this game. I think I just saw Markiplier playing, it's like a Bigfoot level. Level set in like in a forest. And there's all these references to Bigfoot. You even see like Bigfoot prints in the level itself. And so yeah. I say horror, but like, what I really mean is like otherworldly, like non-fiction. Sorry, non-real. Actually fiction. Yeah, I'm sad that there's like that this one doesn't have like Stegosaurus eye. Stegosaurus like leg or Stego plates. Or something like that. Oh, I haven't cleaned these plates out here. I thought I cleaned these plates already. Weird. I think I did like half of them, and that's why I thought I'd done them all on this side. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. In the back of my mind, I'm like, am I adding or removing from this experience? Am I going, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's do this. I want to get the new nozzles and stuff like that, but to get it, I'm pretty sure even finishing this entire level is not going to be enough to get the high pressure, the heavy duty washer. Who would have thought that I'd find such pleasure in cleaning? To be fair, I had never really seen a power washer or a water blaster, I guess is what it actually is. Yeah, in action until very recently. I'm like, oh, I should I should start a YouTube channel where I just go around and power wash things in real life. Because I think that's what some people who are professional power washers, they've done that, and they probably make more money from their YouTube channel power washing stuff than they do from the actual job of power washing. Because, oh, that satisfying experience, plus, you know, people watching for the satisfaction angle. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Take up power washing as a profession. Just for YouTube. I mean, I wouldn't be above that. I wouldn't be above that. If I could do that, and that would supplement my gaming channel. Hell yeah, why not? Oh, I forgot about the hold right click to toggle thingy. I forgot about it again. Ah! You start moving too fast, it becomes less satisfying. Okay, wait, I'm gonna go down the slide and clean from up here. Or from down here, sorry. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. Oh no, I clicked again. That's it. There was still so much left, but hell yeah. Satisfying. Okay. That is like the smaller elements of this larger space. Oh my god, there's so much. Do I do the floor first? If I do the floor at this point, that'll be the rest of the floor. Because everything else is attached. Yeah, I suppose I could do the floor. But I'm definitely gonna wanna, I just know doing the floor, I should use the green nozzle, but I'm gonna be like getting annoyed frequently with the green nozzle not quite cleaning what I wanted to clean. The edges not being as strong as the like middle part. Yeah, as there's like a much harder fall off, or much more rapid fall off in terms of like whether the parts of that the water hit will actually clean properly. Whereas the yellow nozzle sort of cleans well and then has like it cleans well from a great distance and then it sort of falls off suddenly. The green nozzle has a much more sort of like curved fall off. So at like mid-range, you're already getting fall off in terms of what is being cleaned. That kind of thing would normally lead me to just never use anything but the sharp nozzle, but when you're cleaning large open spaces like this, you need to use the wide nozzles. You can't be using those narrow nozzles for like such wide open spaces. I kind of want to do the slide. So I think the slide will be a nice, easy one to do. I'd be getting drenched under here. Oh, damn. If I get real close, I can get it off with the green. I was gonna say there's some moss. Bastard moss needing the yellow nozzle. I should just get the. I should just get it out. Yeah, I should just clean with the green nozzle initially, and then switch back to the yellow nozzle for the mold, the moss. Quickly, before I slide. Okay, this one. Oh, so close. Is it just, oh, it's probably just this up here. Can I, oh. Could I not get through there because I was too tall? Fascinating. Oh, this is part of the tower, this spot here. Huh. And what's left in terms of the slide? There we go. Wonderful. Hell yeah. Oh, can I do these stools? Yes, these stools are a separate piece. They just go down to here. Nice. Find small sections to work on at a time. Once I get the bigger nozzles, the like heavy duty nozzle and stuff like that. Sorry, no, they're not bigger nozzles, but they're the heavier duty spray. It's actually the washer. Once I get the better washers, I'll be able to do more broad stuff. The way my methods will shift a little because of the nature of those nozzles and the way they work. I'll be able to use the wider nozzles more frequently. There we go. And I'll just clean around them because I started cleaning them and then didn't finish. I started cleaning the area around here and didn't finish it. I want to do the floor. I want to do the floor first. It's just there's such a lot of floor and there's such a lot of like intricateness to it. It's so not straightforward to just do the floor. Is this playground going to be the entire episode? Probably. Oh, you can't. I was going to say, can you even see what you've cleaned and what you haven't in here? You can. I have to crouch when I'm in there, though. Clean that up. While I'm doing it, I always want to clean the stuff in the immediate vicinity. So I have to stop myself from cleaning the walls in there. Half of this wasn't even cleaning the floor, just cleaning other stuff. I'll get this one out. Okay, another little like inside contained area. I like the little symbols on the right hand side of the screen that tell you what like level of standing you are currently. I like how it looks like a sniper position when you're on the floor. Fun. I was briefly interrupted, but the beauty of this game is half the time I'm not even talking anyway. So it's not even really that bad of an interruption. Oh, new job available. Howdy, Dirt Finder. Put everything on a hold. My golf buggy is soiled like you wouldn't believe. Oh, a golf buggy. Ooh. That'll be a nice like way to round off this episode as another small clean. I'll give you details to a colleague who needs a hand with their new place in the suburbs. It's like an old Diath place, so you'll... Oh, wait, I noticed you can check messages here. Old Diath place, so I hope you don't get spooked easily. Oh, or death place? Yeah, I was like, while I was being interrupted, I was like checking the menu as well, just out of curiosity. You actually get to see all the details of like how far everything is in here. Overview, messages, yeah, that's good. I like it. Yeah, I haven't really been paying attention to the narrative aspects of this game. I can understand if people would rather I did, because there might be some interesting things there. I just wanted to get to the power washing. And last time I was sick, so I didn't read the instructions, because I was like, oh, I don't want to stress my voice out. But now I have no excuse. Also, I'm hoping my voice is back to like relative normalcy. The last time I recorded, which was at dead of night, my voice was still kind of like a little bit raspy, a little bit like not perfect. I was still a little affected by the sickness. Come on, get down with the sickness. Come on, get down with the sickness. Run up your feet and let it flow in through me. The old days of being an angsty white teenager. And being in a metal band. Oh, that's what I should do, is I should just go, rather than doing bulk stuff at this point, just do outlines around shit. Because that really helps isolate the open areas, and it creates nice lines that I can work with. Back to the printer mode. Sweet. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've almost isolated all the pieces. Let's just go around this here. I don't know why I find it so funny. Every time something like gets in my way when I'm cleaning, and then therefore gets a little bit cleaned. It's just, I don't know why, it's just something comical about it for me. And I just imagined it as if it was a person. It's like, you're like water blasting in a line, and then someone's just in the way. It gets blasted with water. Actually, I'm imagining it being all comical, but that'd be awful. You wouldn't want to catch a water blaster to the face. That would actually be very not pretty. Like in this game, it's sort of implied by the way it works that the water blaster basically just cleans and does nothing else. But as I think was pointed out by Mark at one point in one of his episodes, stuff like those benches, when I was cleaning those benches, like all the dirt came off and the color came out. If you were actually water blasting, all that paint would come off. All the paint on the surface would all come off. There'd be no color. You'd be left with an unpainted bench, because unless the paint's really on there somehow. As I said earlier, like what we're actually doing, I know this business, this activity, more so by the name water blasting, because that's what we call it here in New Zealand. We don't call this power washing, we call this water blasting. And it's like sandblasting. When you sandblast something, you completely strip it of all of whatever it's on the outside of that thing. So to remove paint, you can sandblast like metal, for instance. And when you do that, you'll be left with just the raw metal, no paint on the surface. Because what you're essentially doing is like sandpapering off the surface. And that's what water blasting does as well. You clean the dirt comes off when you power wash or water blast something, because you're essentially running like what is a kind of it'd be like running sandpaper over the top of it, you know, if you grate away the outer layer, and what you're left with is like clean, fresh, good stuff underneath. Which is kind of why there's a few items already that we've power washed that I'm like, would you normally power wash that? Like, I feel like you'd ruin it by power washing it. But, the game doesn't care for those details. Only for the joy of the wash. There we go. Alright, not much more to go for the floor. The floor is so nearly done, and the floor is the biggest one on this level. The biggest thing on this level. So once we do that, we'll get the biggest payment. I just noticed there's like a star system by the money, and I briefly thought to myself like, oh, is that like a at first I thought it's probably what it is, and that is that it's probably a like how clean, how far you are. I've got, just like you got the percentage there, that's like how well cleaned everything is. I don't know why they need to have two measures of that, both stars and percentage. Oh, there we go. There's still so much to clean. Nice. Okay, that was the big one.